Hey everyone, welcome to Kate's Fashion Flips and welcome to the 9th day of VLOGMAS THRIFTMAS. I just picked my daughter up from preschool. We're walking home because even though it's winter, my car battery is dead and I didn't feel like jump starting it because her preschool is right down the street. So we're walking home right now and then not sure what the rest of the day will hold. I say that in every VLOGMAS THRIFTMAS video, but I don't have anything planned today. Other than I need to go to Walmart to get my daughter a few things. Hey Mara, are we walking home from school? Hey guys, me and my daughter are just sitting on the couch. My younger daughter is sleeping. We got back from picking my daughter up from preschool. I just uploaded VLOGMAS THRIFTMAS Day 8 to my channel, as well as edited and uploaded a short form video of what sold. Now I'm going to cross list the 7 things I listed yesterday. It wasn't very many I listed yesterday. I just listed some shoes because I could easily take a few pictures of shoes. And so that's what I did yesterday after I got back from Ross. Once my husband gets home, he is going to take my car in, buy a new battery, and then install it. And then I will go to Walmart with you guys. So for some reason, Vendoo, I've always had this problem with Vendoo, which is why I don't necessarily love Vendoo, because they have a lot of kinks and things you have to work out. But it was not syncing my newly listed things on eBay, and so I could not cross-list them to my other platforms because they weren't showing up. I tried refreshing it. I tried opening a new browser. Nothing worked. So what I'm doing now before my daughter wakes up is for some reason I was going to show you a dress here, but I just took it down. I am taking some pictures. So far I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pictures, or pictures of 7 items, a lot more than 7 pictures. But I'm probably going to do a couple more before my daughter wakes up. I've been really trying to list 15 to 20 every other day if I can. But we will see how many I get done. I'm about to head into Harmon's to drop off my packages. My light just went out, but that is where me and my daughter are headed. She's gonna come with me, and then we're gonna hit up Walmart together. But I thought I'd do a little vlog of us going to Harmon's and then to Walmart. Should we go into Harmon's together? Yeah. Should we go to Harmon's and drop off all these packages? She's kind of bewildered. Meadow and I are headed to Walmart. Huh. You got your cute new shoes on that we got at Ross yesterday. Huh. First thing we need are some AA batteries. Wanna get out? These look good. Should we get these? We found a black leotard for sister. I was wanting to get a white one, but they only have pink, purple, and the color options are either white, red, or black. So we have to go with black. I wanted to find some winter boots for my older daughter, but they're there's none. There's the smaller sizes, but her sizes are barren. There's no 9s or 10s. And I thought that the 7/8s, they looked big, but yeah, they're all gone. They must have come out and then been sold just like that. Me and my daughter Meadow just got finished at Walmart, and I found 3 matching outfits for my daughters to wear. I found a beautiful dress for them to wear that match, and then I found 2 outfits. And luckily Walmart's clothing is pretty cheap, like their Drew Animals line, which is why when I'm doing kids consignment and looking for pieces at the bins, I avoid Drew Animals anything, because Drew Animals, it's so cheap. A shirt's $4 and a pair of leggings is $4. And so if I want to make a full outfit for my daughters, it's $8 each. So the best pricing out there, better than even Savers kids clothes. But right now, me and Meadow are gonna go get some Taco Bell for the fam because we're hungry and it's pretty late. It's 7:42. We just had a late start to the evening because my husband, he installed the new battery in my car, so now I don't have to worry about a battery. And luckily, since I got a new battery just a year ago, it was under warranty until 2027, and so I did not have to pay anything. They gave me a new free battery. So nice, I don't have to drop $200, although I just dropped $100 on stuff at Walmart. But yeah, that is where I'm headed right now, and I think I'll see you guys in a sec to go over what sold for me. All right, guys, 'tis time to talk about what sold for me in the past 24 hours. And spoiler alert, it wasn't an amazing 24 hours. I do have 3 sales to share, but I like to get at least 4 per every 24 hours, and 5 or 6 would be better, and 8 would be optimal. But first thing to sell, sorry, a little itch in my eye, is this pair of Old Navy pants, which I literally just listed less than a week ago. And I'm shocked that they sold so fast. Maybe I underpriced them, But I got these to run in a Whatnot show, and I didn't think they would do well on their own. They are a linen blend. They are a wide leg, but we're not in linen season. And these sold for $16 plus 15% off that I have running in my eBay store. I paid $2 from the bins, but yeah, I'm thoroughly shocked by how fast these sold. So happy about that. And then the other eBay sale is another pair of pants. These are from the brand Risen, which I believe is like a mall brand, or it's sold at one of the mall brands. But this is a junior size 1, but it was more like a size 4 waist-wise. I did include measurements, and it is a pair of black wide leg jeans with the raw hem. And I paid $3 or $4 for these at the Goodwill outlet, and they sold for $20 on eBay, which was an offer that I sent out. And then third sale is this Segments Merino Wool Base Layer. I got 2 of these from Savers about a month ago, less than that even. And I think I showed you guys in a previous Vlogmas Thriftmas video, the blue one that sold. This one is black. And this one, I believe, is flawless. I paid $6.50 for this, and it sold for $25 on Poshmark. So that's pretty good. I actually still have sales from yesterday that I cannot package up because I ran out of shipping label stickers, you know, the white shipping label stickers. And I swear, just like less than a week ago, I checked to make sure I still had a fat stack of the white shipping labels, and there was a ton left. And so I don't know where they all went. And so I ordered some on Amazon. They were supposed to arrive today, and they didn't. They're supposed to arrive now tomorrow. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. Just a few items are getting out later than I would like. I thought before I ended this Vlogmas Thriftmas video, since I was really bad about vlogging today, I would show you guys what I got at Walmart when we went to Walmart together for my daughter's clothing wise. So check out how adorable these dresses are. They are from Carter's, and they are very Christmassy. They're long sleeve, chiffon-y, and they have holly. Is that the plant? Holly on them. They are stunning. They weren't pricey, but like for me, $18 is pricey, right? But that's the fun thing about having daughters really close in age. Stores like Walmart and Target, they will have like size 2T and size 4T in matching clothing items. So I love that I have 2 girls. And then, oh wait, that's just snacks. The other clothes I got 2 matching outfits, which I think I mentioned earlier. So the first outfit is this pair of ribbed black leggings, and they're actually a flare leg. So we know for sure that flare leg is trendy. And then here's my older daughter's pair. And these ones, I think, yeah, they were only like $4, $3.98. Crazy. And then to go with that, I got them these polar bear long sleeves. Oh, so cute. And then the second outfit I got them is this red and gold top with some bows and shooting stars, and then matching gold pants. Are you kidding me? That is just so adorable. I love getting matching outfits for my daughters. It's just so much fun having 2 little girls to dress up, but it also means a lot of laundry, a lot of little teeny tiny pieces of clothing to fold. That is seemingly never ending. Let me see if I can wrap this up. You guys, I was about to end today's Vlogmas Thriftmas video, and then I realized I forgot to talk about what I just did. So I was just cross-listing, and usually cross-listing takes me a while. I hate how long it takes me. I try to be fast, but I also want to include a lot of information on all the subsequent platforms that I'm listing to. Well, I've heard a lot of things about Nifty, so I decided to just Google it because I wanted to see if Nifty has just a cross-listing service that's separate from automations. And they do. And it's like $40, which I think is the same amount that I pay for Vendu. Actually, I think for Vendu, I pay like $50. I can't remember. But I started the free day 7 trial, which now that I've used Nifty, I'm going to keep using it for cross-listing. I'm going to still use Prime Lister for automations because I do feel like Prime Lister is top tier in that. But Nifty's, sorry, I have this really bad itch right here, but Nifty's AI is unbeatable. It's crazy. Vendoo was giving me so much grief. Like, it would not load the new things I just listed on eBay. And I couldn't even search for them. Nothing would come up. And so Vendoo's kind of laggy, but I decided to sync all my closets on Nifty, and it like immediately, very, very quickly synced all my listings together, was able to identify the listings, even listings that I had relisted on Depop that technically weren't connected to the other listings. Nifty was able to put them together. And so I was very happy with that. And now I'm even connected to Etsy. And I'm going to start listing on Etsy my vintage stuff, because why not, right? Like, I'm not very good at selling vintage. I don't pick up a lot of vintage anymore, but I do still have a ton of vintage in my inventory. So if I can easily cross-list using Vendoo and cross-list, you know, onto Etsy, maybe I'll make some Etsy sales, and then I'll have another platform in my repertoire. I kind of dropped Vinted. I have made a few sales on Vinted in the past, but yeah, Vinted I just don't necessarily like. But maybe I'll start making sales on Etsy, but I'm never going back. Nifty, their cross-listing is top tier. It's totally true. I've heard a lot of other resellers talk about Nifty, and I get it, because when I heard them say, oh, you know, it shaved off time for me, they really mean it, okay? Like, I probably took a fourth of the time it usually takes me to cross-list for cross-listing today using Nifty's AI tool. So I canceled my Vendoo subscription, and I'm going to be using Nifty now and Prime Lister. Those are going to be my two tools that I use for my reselling business. And yeah, I just had to intercept that here before I ended this video, because if you've been thinking about Nifty, I have to highly recommend it for their cross-listing tool, specifically, because it's amazing. Also, I feel like there's like a ghost right here because my hangers keep moving, but it's just my chair knocking into them. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for Vlogmas Thriftmas Day 9. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Thriftmas Day 10. Make sure you're there. Anyway, see ya.